Welcome to Love, Life and Energy. I'm Michelle Chung, and this podcast is your go-to sanctuary for personal growth, designed for busy, career-driven women who are ready to embrace their highest potential and not settle for an average, ordinary life. Let's grow and manifest your dream life together. Hello, and welcome to another incredible episode of Love, Life and Energy. I'm your host, Michelle Chung. Today, we're going to be talking about the number one shift that attracts high quality men without those apps or without that huge effort. And if you're looking for love and you just don't know what else to do next, you've tried everything, this is going to be an amazing episode for you. So stick around. So today's episode is for you if you're a high achieving, career focused woman. You're sick of that low quality dating, especially on those dating apps. And I cannot tell you enough that a lot of low quality men and leads or dates will be coming from those dating apps simply because it's convenient. If you're on those dating apps, not saying that you're low quality as well. I'm just saying that because it's convenient, a lot of people, their attitudes are at that level as well. There's no investment in wanting to meet somebody in a quality level because it's just too easy. It's just too convenient. A lot of work swiping, scrolling, and making an effort to connect and write those messages and stuff. Not saying that it isn't hard, but the quality level of people who are on convenient free apps as opposed to doing other things is going to be very different. So today, I want to talk about if you've ever asked yourself, like, where are all of those men who are emotionally available, self-aware, they're as ambitious as you are, high achievers, they've accomplished as much as you have in your life and your career, financially stable, emotionally stable as well, who are conscious, who are open to learning and growing. Where are they? You're probably thinking, I haven't met them yet. So this is going to be for you. I know because I've been through this myself. That the thing is, attracting high quality love starts with this number one shift. And it's not about trying harder. It's about aligning deeper. What does that mean? Okay, let me share a quick story. When I first began working with clients, I noticed something that was really interesting. So the ones who were doing the most, who were like updating profiles, getting onto new apps, optimizing photos, they were doing the messaging, all that, and they were doing the most work on that side, were actually attracting the least aligned men to them. But the clients who were living their purpose, they followed their intuition, they took actions on the intuition, they owned their desires, they prioritized their self-growth and focused on themselves and their emotional intelligence and spiritual growth. Those were the ones who were attracting their ideal partners, and quite quickly as well. And I would hear about from them a couple of months later, and all of a sudden they've got photos of themselves with a new partner, or they're sending me messages saying, thank you so much, I've met somebody. And this is without apps. This is simply them following their intuition. They had a call to travel someplace, move to a different place, go to a specific destination they've never been to, start up a new project or something like that. And this is where that authentic alignment comes in. So what I realized is that when you're living that life according to your aligned intuition, you're taking action on what's calling you from inside, that's when magic starts to happen. That's when you're creating coincidences. You're not letting these things aren't random anymore. These things are happening for you, not to you. There's no more victimhood here. There's absolutely owning everything in your life and commanding that vibration towards you in the most amazing, beautiful ways. So that number one shift is living in alignment with your core values, your desires, and your life purpose. So I know that can seem really broad and that you want to have the quickest hack how do I do these steps 1, 2, and 3 so I can meet somebody straight away? Or maybe you're just like, I'm really wary of any strategy because I'm just over following steps and that haven't ended up anywhere. So the thing is, dating, it doesn't have to be. When you're in alignment with what you stand for, what it is that you want in your life, for your life, and you're actually on the way going where you want to go, living that lifestyle that is so attractive and irresistible, that you naturally attract people who are on the same similar path. So that means you don't have to look for people. You don't have to hunt for them. They actually already show up on that path because you're already walking. Isn't that nice? So think of it this way, like maybe in your teens or 20s, you're a backpacker or you love to travel the world. And you took that intuition to go, I really want to travel South America, or I really want to see the beautiful history of Europe. And you went maybe to a hostel, a backpacking hostel, and you met the most incredible people. It's like that. It's following your heart's desire and taking that intuitive action. And then all of a sudden you're meeting these incredible people who also have the same alignment. They're also in the same hostel or the same country or the same region because that's what they felt called to as well. And you'll notice that people who have done this are naturally the happiest, most excited, vibrating, high energy. You're living in alignment with your desires and what you want to do. So naturally, you're bringing in aligned people as well. You're meeting them along that path, and you're not staying at home anxious or worried or doing your same kind of routine, hoping for some change, when in reality, we can't expect different results if we keep doing the same thing over and over. So when you're deeply connected to your vision, you don't second guess yourself. You don't have to perform. You don't have to please other people. You don't have to try and do something to the expectations of somebody else, right? When you do that, you shrink from who you really are. When you are following your authentic aligned path, you radiate certainty. And that is what high quality men, high value men, the ones who are ready for an emotional connection and love, that is what they are drawn to. And I've interviewed many high value men, asking them, what is it that they are looking for with women? And it's not about their looks. It's not about what kind of job she has. It's none of that superficial stuff. It's all about the woman that's radiating that inner beauty from inside because she knows who she is and she's not afraid to be who she is. And you'll find that a lot of men with the trophy wives or with partners who are not deep or secure within themselves, they have a very superficial relationship, don't they? Because it doesn't go any deeper than that. How could it if neither party is willing to go deep and share that soul alignment with somebody else? So it's important to know that men are not looking for perfection. They're looking for someone who resonates with them. And if you're looking for that man who is wanting a deeper connection, who has a higher emotional intelligence, who's looking to grow, you also need to bring that to the table. And that's why that inner work or that feminine energy, that focusing internally rather than focusing externally and trying to do more, is so important, because you're going to align from within at a soul level. So your vision, when you truly embody your vision, that just means knowing your values, knowing where you want to go, elevating your presence. Those kind of things, once you're living that on the outside, that means you're embodying that, you're bringing it into existence. That's what pulls people in. That's what creates opportunities. And that's when love finds you, because you are a vibrational match for love. So hopefully all that makes sense. Now, if you're tired of trying to be somebody else, like maybe it's part of your subconscious programming as a child that, trying to please your parents and trying to be a good child. When we let that go, and maybe we've not even realized that's what's been happening, when we truly reflect deeply and see within ourselves, is the life that you're living truly what you want? And if you feel like there's something that you want to change from someone who's opening up and curious and conscious to embodying somebody who is balanced within themselves, the masculine, the feminine, and really owning who you really are, and you want to, and you're interested in learning more, you can come and join my free masterclass. It's the 3 steps to meet your ideal partner without the dating. Come and join. The link to register is just in the show notes below. You're going to love it. Because when you lead with alignment, that authentic alignment within yourself, that's when love flows. And that's when your partner is going to come and meet you along your path. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you have any questions, make sure you follow and share me on either this episode or on my Instagram at Michelle Chung Coach. You can send me a message as well, or send me an email. All my details are below. Love to hear from you. If there are any episodes you'd like me to share about, please do let me know, and I'll see you next time.